Hi, everyone. This is a quick tip about reusing content for social media posts. And I was working on my blogs. I have a few blogs. One of them is an old blog that I'm reviving by moving it to a WordPress site. And it's about cake decorating. I don't want to decorate cakes. No, thank you. So I went over to my Facebook page because I'm thinking, I think that I have a lot of pictures of when I used to do wedding cakes. And I realized that if you go down here, I mean, depending on how old your Facebook business account is, you probably have a lot of pictures of things that you've done in the past that you could probably reuse because nobody looks at your old social media. No one is going to go to your social media post from 10 years ago. And if one person does, so what? Big deal, right? So if somebody sees something that you posted it twice, who cares? It doesn't matter. So just, there's a lot of content here. I'm going through here. This is stuff from Etsy. I don't sell this stuff anymore. I mean, this is when I first started selling on Etsy and I was still doing cakes. There's some memes. I'm just going through and I realized that, like I said, there's a lot of cake decorating stuff here. This is one of the wedding cakes that I did. This is a display cake I did that has gum paste orchids. This is gum paste popcorn. I have an article about how to make gum paste popcorn, and I could just grab pictures from here to help that, to help add flesh that out. But yeah, if you go back to your Facebook business account, let's click on this as a pancakes groom cake. Okay, so the one thing about the Facebook pictures that were small, they were small for me. So I'm having to put these into Photoshop and I'm just clicking save image as, and then I'm saving them. So I have a separate file. I went through and I saved a whole bunch of pictures from here. And then this morning I went over to Instagram. The Instagram pictures are a little larger, but you can't right click to download them. So let's say I wanted to get this one. You can't right click and, well, maybe you can save as. No, see, it's trying to save the entire web page. So you can't do that. But what you can do is use the little snipping tool and just take a copy of this picture. I'm going to do that, and then you can save it from here. So by doing this, I have kind of, basically recaptured 662 pictures that I didn't have in on my blog. I didn't have it in my files, and social media is a great place to go back because you have basically a history of what you've been doing. None of this stuff, this is all stuff I used to sell on Etsy. I don't sell any of it anymore. It's all having to do with decorating real cakes. And then the farther back you go, the more like, here's that cake again. I made this wedding cake right toward the end of when I stopped making wedding cakes. I'm not sure what year that was. Let's look. And also, this tells me when did I stop making wedding cakes? It was in 2016. All right. So it was toward maybe the 2016, 2017, I stopped making cakes completely. But in the meantime, I've got all these pictures of cakes that I made, and they are all available for me to use because they're my pictures. I can use them on blogs, I can use them in social media, I can use them on Pinterest. Like I still sell the silicone molds that I used on this cake. I could do that in a post about a silicone mold. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do with old content and reuse it for new content. And I'm going to put all these on this blog that I'm redoing. So just wanted to give you that tip. Go back, whatever you do, save it. And if you have a file where you can save it separately, you can use it multiple times. No one is going to notice. No one will notice. I promise you, I could take this picture and post it in 20 different places. No one person is going to see it in every place that you post it. And then I could come back in a year and do it again. No one's going to notice. It's Social media is ephemeral. It goes away. So give this video a thumbs up and go and get your pictures.